So once you beat the game, you get the option to save and restart that file as a second quest. So what this means is you have different outfits. You start out with the you have the default outfit, which is like the blue shirt with no hat, as Link's outfit. Arrow has her skull dress. You start with the deluxe picto box. You start with all figurines you've collected. All treasure charts are going to point farther away from islands. They basically move the treasures to like the edges, so you can barely see what island they correspond to make it more difficult. And alternatively, there's also a hero mode, which you can use for the normal game or New Game Plus effectively, which doubles damage and removes heart pickups from the world. There's actually one more thing I'd like to show off, but it would require me to reset the console, so one moment. So this is my main file. This is like basically a completed file except for one thing. And over the past few months, basically, I've been sort of gradually chipping away at all of the figurines for the Nintendo gallery, because I've actually never completed that before. Technically, I have completed it before because I actually went ahead and turned in the last figurine I needed, just to make sure it was really the last figurine I needed. So I do have a general idea of what happens, but I wanted to kind of show it on stream, just to kind of preserve this moment. Alright, so it is over here. Wow, the Swift sails really fast. It made me completely overshoot, even though I was holding on B the entire time. Basically, you climb up ladder as usual, give the figurine to Karlov, who is the guy who makes all the figurines, behind the desk, and then wait to Song of Passing cycles. So here we go. So the last one we don't have is the Red Wizrobe from the Wind Temple. So we will get the usual dialogue as last time. So we have to wait until tomorrow. And yeah, you gotta look at Link's outfit for hero mode, not hero mode, second quest. So, once we head back in, we need to talk to Karlov once more. Welcome, Link, your figurine-based request has been fulfilled. I know I always say this, but this is some of the best work I've done in quite a while. Go in that door there to check it out. I put it in the room right across from me, you can't miss it. Across, so it would be in the enemy door, obviously, being a mid-boss, not... I don't know, is this... Yeah, this is actually the boss one. So we're not actually gonna really stop and look around yet. We just need to enter this door to trigger the next event. So when we come back out... Well, do you like it? If you do, then go find me another great subject to work on. Wait, did I have another one I forgot to turn in? Because I swear... that's all we had left. Yeah, we already have a figurine of this one. Maybe we just need to leave and come back. Because I could have sworn this was the last one we needed. I thought it was as simple as having to leave the room, but I guess not. There we go. That manager guy is gone, you know. Yeah, he left one last figurine and took off somewhere. I have no idea where. He left your figurine in the vast ocean room, right over there. I have made every last figurine this world could possibly desire for me. I have set out into the world in search of new inspiration to guide my hands. That's what was written here. So I guess this means you're the new master of the Nintendo Gallery, aren't you? Looks like you'll be flying with us for a long, long time. Looks like you'll be with us. I don't know where I saw the word flying. Well, I'll be counting on you, buddy. I'll be here every day. So, we are the new masters of the Nintendo Gallery. Like you said, there are no more figures. So let's take a moment to actually look at all of the figures. Yeah, Makar, Fado, who you have to buy from Lenzo, Great Deku Tree, miscellaneous Koroks, and then Karlov and Manny, who is the other person here. Next up, we have the Dragon Roost Set, which is home to the first really missable ones. You have... which one is it? Is it this one? Yes, this one, Kokoli, who disappears after the medley cutscene in Dragon Roost, so you have to get that one ASAP. I don't think the other ones are missable. I don't remember how you get Ilari, because he's the one doing the postman quest for Maggie's letter, but I don't remember if he like sticks around afterwards or if you have to get the picture during that side quest. I legitimately don't remember how I actually went about that. Obviously, I think Valu might be a special one. Cyclos and Zephyrs are a pair, and they're obviously missable if you don't get the picture of Cyclos early on. Naruto is obviously a special one. Yeah, that about covers it. You have like the guys at the flight place and so on and so forth. But yeah, the main missable ones are Cyclos and Zephos, Kogoli, and Medley's not missable, but just kind of a pain. If you don't get the picture of Medley, then you have to like backtrack through everything, which is just kind of a hassle. Enemies, none or very few of these are missable, I'm pretty sure. I don't think any of these are. It's only like the mid-bosses onwards that are missable. I feel like... are they in this room? I don't know if they're in this room. There they are. Octoroks are a little hard to find sometimes in the ocean. So I usually just get the picture at the Forest Haven the first time you go in. Just for the sake of convenience. And this is mid-bosses. We already checked in here a little bit already. So you have the different kinds of Dark Nuts. Cape, shield but no cape, and then no shield. You have Godon, I think is his name, yeah. You have the Wizrobe, regular Wizrobes, the mini-boss Wizrobe, Phantom Ganon, I don't know why a Moblin is in this room. Salphos technically. No wait, a Moblin is a mid-boss for Dragon Roost, so that does make sense. Jahala, Ganon, Helmarok, Mothula. I always forget this guy's name because I want to say Mothra. Big Octo, which is also missable. So of this set, Helmarok, Red Wizrobe, Phantom Ganon, I think this Dark Nut variation, and Puppet Ganon are super missable, and the others you can get with some effort. Like the refights you can do in Ganon's Castle, you can technically recollect those without too much of a headache. Next up is Outset. I don't know if anything's missable in here, actually. I don't think so. Yeah, just got pictures of everyone around. Jaboon is definitely through Lenzo. Yeah, you even have to get a picture of the seagulls. Errol, I don't remember how you get Errol's picture if you have to do that in New Game Plus. For example, you can get a picture of Aerith when you start out because you start with the picture box, so you could get a picture then. I can't remember if they changed in HD where like if you get a picture of Link's grandmother, you also get Errol's figurine, because there are a few figures like that. Again, like Cyclos and Zephos, where you get both of them in a set. Windfall, I shouldn't think anything is missable here, because I don't think anybody, like, leaves. Yeah, I don't think anyone's missable here. Saw the various townspeople, I feel like the potion shop is one of the most obscure ones, because I never go in there, because I don't usually end up getting blue chew jelly very often. I think it's not that one. Where is it? It might be this one. Who's like kind of hard to find because she's like in a dock behind, kind of behind where Zunari's shop is. So I tend to forget about her when trying to get pictures. It kind of has both variants of the bomb shop owner, tied up and not tied up, and also variations of the two girls at the Forsaken Fortress and their fathers. I think we should only have one more room left, if I'm not misremembering. Yeah, one more room. So, missables. I don't know how you get the pirates, actually, if it's through, I think it's through Tetra, but I'm not 100% sure. This one is actually interesting, if I'm not mistaken. In the GameCube version, his photo is optional. So this line of supposedly used to bother him that this collection was considered complete even without his figurine, is a reference to that, and he only shows up when you get all the Tingle statues, if I'm not mistaken. Great Fairies are through Lenzo. Obviously the Mother of Fairies is also through, or Queen of Fairies is through Lenzo's photos. I think also the King of Hyrule, obviously. Fishman, I think you could probably get a picture of him normally, but since he's jumping out of the water, it might be kind of difficult to do that. Yeah, I think everything else is pretty straightforward. Zelda obviously is a little complicated, like Final Boss is the only time you can really get her picture, like Ganondorf. But basically for getting every figurine, you get this little special bonus figurine. Link and the King of Red Lions. The Hero of Wind, Link uses the Wind Waker to control the wind and sail the seas on his mysterious boat, which is actually the King of Hyrule. Surprisingly, he seems to have an unnatural interest in figurines and has at last completed his collection. He is now the master of the Nintendo Gallery. So that is your reward, and sort of a token of saying, hey look, you did everything. So yep, this is the first time, well technically second on the time I was just testing out how this works, but first official time because I'm hitting save right now, that I've completed the Nintendo Gallery. So with that being said and done, I actually think I might call this stream a little early, since I finished the game so much faster than I thought I would. There's still a few more Easter egg type things, but I don't think I'll take the time to show them. Things like there's apparently an arrow minigame with the fish if you give them more bait. There's a couple more islands we didn't really explore, like again, Angular Isles, there's something we missed there. But other than that, I think we've basically shown off almost everything in this game, so... yes, once again, thanks to everyone for stopping by and watching and showing support as always. Always appreciate it. And yeah, I still don't know when I'm streaming next, but I assume that'll be starting on Tuesday if I actually manage to stay on schedule. But yes, thank you, and hope everyone has a good evening and a good night.